Okay, it looks like I'm live. I'm going to dare to try and bring up YouTube. We'll see how that works. Hopefully you guys will find me again. Although there are probably doubts. You know, things happen. Okay. Hi, Susan. I'm back. I'm guessing I have to go pick up the paper I threw on the floor after I showed it to everybody. Seems like a thing that might happen. So let me grab that. Carla, round 2. Let me grab the paper I was trying to show you before. There was no sound. I didn't know how long I was going to be gone, so I don't know how long you can leave a jelly plate out before it starts to get angry about life. So, welcome back. I had to restart my computer. Everything seems fine now. Okay. Oh. I ate my egg sandwich while I was waiting. When I make it, I toast the bread and I put a medium fried egg on it. But who's going to complain about somebody bringing you a bacon and egg sandwich? That's what I'm talking about. So this is raw and unprocessed and with some of the blue on it, you know. Not sure how that happened, but it did. It's probably on me. So this is the paper that just came out. I finished taking it out yesterday. There's some pretty good grungy ones in here. Most of it has a little bit of grunge on one end or the other. There was another one with this blue on it. Oh, nothing in this room is safe from blue. So, oh, you know what? It might be on here. And then I did use some of the 20-pound paper. Hold the phone. There's all kinds of stuff down here. So I'm trying to dye big papers. This is the, let's see. This is the 20-pound paper here. And it always goes on top because you can't let it soak for too long. It gets very angry about life. But it did, one side came out really grungy and one side came out a little bit lighter. So that's how the 20-pound paper came out. And then I did a bunch of ledgers out of that ledger I got from Johnny. And these came out pretty freaking grungy. Now these were in the very bottom. So they're some of the grungiest stuff. And then more of the Columnar paper that I showed you guys the other night. That one piece that got nice and grungy. I think it was Friday night. So one side is blank and one side has the Columnar doodahs. That one's pretty grungy. So got some good stuff going on. Hey Nina, how you doing? You love bacon and sunny side up? Ugh, no, I can't do sunny side up, but more power to you. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Everybody's got their way. Hope you're having a good weekend, Nina. We're at the tail end of it here. But, so, shall we get back to the jelly plating then? Oh my God. There we go. All right, back to the thing. So let's have a look. We have done quite a bit because we went on it at 4:30-ish, I think. Are you seriously gonna freeze up? Oh, you found the other one right at the end. Yeah, I love bacon and eggs. I do. So let's look, and then we'll sort. So these are the ones on paper. We're going for kind of a grungy thing. Let's see, more paper. There's one on paper. My trash can is not in its usual spot. There's another one with the lime green. Some of the purple. There's the yellow one. We get some orange and some more lime green. I've gotten lime green happy. I'll show all the other stuff. I'm just trying to pull the paper ones out. I'm particularly in love with that one. I think get a couple more papers down here. That's the China blue from the incident. That's a good grungy one too. I think there's one or two more down here. There's one. Okay, everything else is glassine. So that's all our paper ones that we've done. Paper. And then we've done some tracing paper stuff. And some glassine. That's glassine. We got a pink one. A purple. There's a nice polka dotty black one. Red. That's that brown color. Here's another pink one. That's a tracing paper. That's just the China blue. Broken China. Purple. That one almost looks like a map in there. That's yellow and black and a couple other hints. There's a yellow with nice grungy edges. Okay, and it looks like the rest of these are the tracing paper. Check those out. So we did get quite a bit in. Nina, bacon! Uh-oh, did she say work? Oh. Okay. Tablet, you're being a pita. A 6-letter word. Yeah, the ledger came out pretty good. And welcome back, Leslie. Okay, so more jelly plating, everybody. I could not find either the sandwich wrap I have or the deli paper. So I will, when I'm cleaning out the garage after I work in this room, I will make sure that I put it in an accessible place for the next session. I did bring some onion skin to try out. Apparently had some in there, so woohoo. Gonna do it. Just to try it. So now, this is a lighter pink than the last one. So at some point we were going to try that. Not that blue. Where's the other lighter blue that I like? Well, here's a metallic blue. Let's do, we got some schmutz on here, so maybe let's go lighter. Let's go with the yellow. Let's see how the yellow looks with what's going on here. I need to get a softer yellow, though. This is an in-your-face yellow. Thanks for letting everybody know about the restart, Susan. I appreciate it. Say hi to Betty. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday evening. Hope you don't have to get up too early to go back to the evil 4-letter word tomorrow. Okay. So, let's flip the page. Okay. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to bubble it. I'm going to make it bubbly. And we'll try a piece of that. Onion skin. See what happens when we do that. It's very thin. Gotta start somewhere. Welcome back, Roseanne. She said a 6-letter word? Oh my. We're definitely getting some pickup from that last print. Check that out. When that bubble is faint, it does look a little bit like Grungy Roadmap. That's how we're getting that effect. Bubbles ahoy. Okay, yellow with all that. Let's try this. This is called Cherry Blossom Pink. Avert your eyes, Susan. Avert your eyes. Don't look into the pink. He's so squeaky. I guess that's how you know you're alive. Squeaky on the paint roller. Well, let's give it a shot. It's a pretty thin coat. But this is a rare opportunity because I'm certainly not coming across onion skin all the time. No, Susan is not a pink person. We can't all like it. I know people who don't like purple. And then I know people who love purple. And I know people who love pink. I am neutral on the pink. And it depends on the shade of purple for me. I just knocked over some paint. That's awesome. So they're nice soft with the yellow and the orange. No, that's the pink with the yellow and it turned orange. Yay! It turned like a sherbet color. There's a little bit of pink in here where it didn't mix quite as much. I like it. I got to pick up whatever got knocked over and hope it didn't spill. Well, I don't see it down there. Well, that'll be an interesting thing to find later. Okay. It actually came out nice. Who knew? I think it's a scavenger find that Else gave me. So who's going to look at a gift? Okay, that last color was orange. So what do we put on here? I think I want to do blue next. So maybe with the pink. Trying to figure it out. How about some turquoise? We have not done turquoise all night. Let's do a little bit of this. Okay. Let's do a regular sheet of paper on this one. Whoa, 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 no. Oh, I did find the... Good. Okay. I don't need 2 sheets. I need 1 sheet. Woo! I finally finished that Canadian show Motive. They ended it nicely. It had a nice ending. It didn't leave it on a cliffhanger. So they may not have been sure they were getting a 2nd season. And they didn't. So, or a 5th season, I guess I should say. It had 4 seasons. And I think it was a good, solid conclusion to the... There's that one. And then your car's been making a similar... That's probably got not good news for your car. Hold on, I got an itch in that spot. Oh, back scratcher. Now that I'm back scratching, all of my back itches. Oh, sorry if you don't like that noise. I got the spot. Let's see if that takes care of it. And there goes the back scratcher. Yes, it's living off the cheese, you know. That's it. I don't have a cheese doodle thing. I have a mouse problem. You found out. Okay, so with turquoise down there, let's maybe go with some white and see if we can't clear the rest of this off. And start with some blues maybe. I think we got the lime green covered for a little bit. It's very limey greeny. But let's see what we can come up with here. We're just making the paint go smushy, smushy. Yeah, so I get the cheese balls from a mousy friend. Okay. Let's do polka dots. Sort of polka dots. Oops. Okay. Another sheet of paper. Oh, that's fun. A lighter, like, reverse image. It's the ghost image. Wah. I kind of dig it. All right. Now I think we're just going to go with the blue and see what happens. ASMR. Squeak, 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 squeak. So I'll take Carla's advice or this on this one, and possibly Susan. I'm thinking of coming back on tomorrow because I didn't pick any magazine images. Obviously, I spent all day yesterday making piles of stuff out of other piles of stuff, and I'm starting to put it all away. And I've made some room on my bookcase, and I have a tower of plastic boxes full of different projects. Like, I even actually found my box of the jelly printed stuff today without having to unpile 50 things. It was so exciting. It really was. It's blue. I got to do smooshy water stuff. Bubbles, tiny bubbles. So I slept until after 1 o'clock today. It's probably close to 2 when I got up. And I didn't get very much done before I had to go live. But since I got up that late, that means I'll be up late tonight. And so I could do like a live at 4 or 5 tomorrow for a couple hours. And we could do I'll pick out some people to do some magazine images with. And maybe a few other images. Because I have in mind to also do at some point later this spring or in the early summer. That's kind of cool. In preparation for fall. A kind of haunted, spooky thing. So I thought that might be fun to do. And I like blue with pink, so I'm going to put a little pink down on this. But I don't know if they're still doing bingo on Fridays or on Mondays. Like, I don't know who else goes on. Because I typically am not on the internet actually that much on a Monday. A lot of times that's a running around day. And I do need to go to the post office tomorrow. They lost an Etsy package and I had to refund the money. Because it was picked up here on the 20th. But it was never scanned. It wasn't scanned by the postman, which, they don't always. but it was also never scanned at the post office. And the lady said it hadn't arrived. She contacted me on Friday night while I was live, and I saw that when I got off my live, and it was too late to call the post office. Oh, it was Thursday, and I called the post office on Friday, and they were not terribly helpful. They essentially said there's no proof it was ever picked up, but they would look around and call, and I could call back. So I'll call back on Monday. But I've already refunded her, and I sent her a coupon off a future order that was good for 6 months. But I was annoyed because, thank God I had the money to refund. How's that? So with the pink, let's do this is the deep yellow. Let's do that. Hey, Robin, how you doing? Hope you're having a lovely Sunday evening, night. Yeah, so that was the thing. But I figure I have a package to mail out, and now I'm worried about the pickup, which I haven't scheduled. So Elle said she would run me by the post office, but typically that means that's not the only stop. So okay, let's do some bubble wrap here. I should get a smaller piece too. Maybe I don't always want so much bubbles. Let's try. I'll get a little bubble down here in the corner and a little bit right there. Okay. Let's try that. And we'll smush that on the wipe up paper over there. Thanks, Robin. We've been at it for a little while. This is round 2. We took a break and my sound went, no. We had to restart. Hope life is treating you good. There we go. It's kind of a fall pumpkin color, right? A little bit. All right. Now I think I want to do this brighter orangey color. And maybe I've got a brown in there. Maybe we'll try. It's a different brown than, whoa, those are big hunka things. We're just going to start with that and see where that goes. Uh-oh. There's something in there. Okay. Trying to get a little bit of fall colors for that one project. But you never know where this stuff will wind up. Okay. I think before I can use this again, like I'm obviously going to use it now, but I think before I use it, I'm going to cut that hard edge off it. I don't like the ridge it leaves. Let's see how we like that. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. My condolences, Robin. Let's keep you in our thoughts and send the healing energy your way. I think you're the second. Another person said they lost somebody just recently. And kind of seems to be the season for it. Interesting. Yeah, I think I definitely want to cut the hard edge off that. So we'll have to get some heavy duty scissors and work on that. I'm going to go ahead and go with the yellow. Oh, I said brown, huh? It's a really dark brown, so hopefully it'll work well with. And I need to actually get more of this. It's called antique wax, and I use it a lot for the grungy, creepy baby stuff. But I'm not going to try and put on a real thick coat. I'm going to try and keep it pretty thin because it's such a dark brown color. But I may need more than that just to get it to spread. Let's throw on a couple more drops. So if you guys, you know, let me know if there is something big on Monday nights, and or if you're interested in me going live again tomorrow to attempt some magazine pulls. Let's see about smooshing this into there. It doesn't create a whole lot of texture, but it does create some. Okay. And a piece of paper. So I may or may not go on tomorrow. Because I do want to do. I can always videotape it, or I can just do it on my own. Oh, that's a kind of interesting one. I think that's a good fall kind of. I should get some more of that color. It came out nice with the yellow and the orange. It's just barely some hints of yellow and orange in there. So, but that's a nice fall color. So I don't know if you heard me. My condolences on your loss. It's definitely hard to lose the people you love. For sure. And we'll keep you in our thoughts. It does seem to be going around a little bit. Not that that makes it any easier for you. But you know that you're in our hearts. I just thought maybe I'd keep the motivation going if I did it live, you know. I wouldn't be as inclined to go, maybe I'll sit down and read for a little bit. Okay. And I think we'll just go. I think I just want to pounce this lightly, not do too much. Okay. Maybe. So maybe like that. Okay. And this is nice and light. Let's try it on one of these onion skin pieces. Oh, you're welcome. Isn't it's kind of meditative in a way, isn't it? That is super light. Look at that. With the layering there, that almost came out. It's almost heading towards pinks, but it's still brown. That's weird. It's an interesting, very, very faint. That'll be good for a spooky haunted thing. All right. What do we want to do? Let's try a little bit more turquoise. With the white on there, that should be fun. I love turquoise. I love most shades of blue, honestly. And almost every shade of green there is. I love me some greens. I need to get more shades. I seem to have focused mostly on lime green in my... But I need to get some more greens going on. Okay. Ooh. I'm almost afraid to put more on. Let's see what it looks like with just the one going the one way. Let's see if we like that. And I will also look for those stencils. I had to have laid them someplace flat so they wouldn't get damaged. So I think I know where on the bed they might be. And that's the next area I'm working on, so that's very convenient. So there's a little bit of residual white on there here and in here. But that'll make an interesting background once you tear it up. Now with the turquoise, I think I'm going to go... I don't know if I did this last time, but I'm inclined to go here again. Now, I think I put pink on it last time. But I'm going to go with this and see what we come up with. See how that comes out. Anybody got plans for this week, or is it all work and no play for you guys? Can't believe it's March already. Where does the time go? I won't say I'm behind on projects, but I'm not quite where I thought I would be on some of them. So I'm just going to do this real light. Thanks, Robin. Oops, I didn't quite get that part. That'll be on the next print. Oh, this is going to be not for my aesthetic. I like this. I like that very much. Oh, you're very welcome. No problem. Oh, I'm like way behind on my own line. Look at that. Talk about some buffering. I've micro buffered my way to be like 2 jelly prints behind. I like that. I do. Okay. What do we want to do? You know, with that, I want to try this China blue with that. Or this broken China. The one that, you know, the dauber incident, as we will now call it. Oops. And let's even see how it does with just that. I just want a thin coat. All right, now I've got to flip all this over. I don't have enough room on this roller sheet for another brayer full of color. Okay. I think we'll go loose polka dots again, yeah? Just very loose. I think that'll do it. And we need a piece of paper. I think if we can get some magazine transfers to go onto some of some of the glassine or some Gelli, or even the sandwich wrap, that would look really kind of spooky haunted. Here we go. Interesting. I like it. I think I might have even liked it. I'm going to try just that color, just rolling it on. And then maybe putting something over it, something light colored. Let it dry and then put another coat with some pattern on it of something very light. So let's do this again. Something over there's. Again, we don't need very much. A little bit of this goes a long way. I'm going to get back into the berry wine here in a minute, because I love that color and I would like to have some to work, you know, just a small pile of it in various now what do we like with this? So we're gonna let that dry, so that's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take us a minute for that one, and I need a place to put this where it's not gonna get ruined. Okay. Okay. Just we're waiting for that to dry. I definitely don't want to take a heat gun to that. But what color to go with it? I think pink might be too soft. Let me start poking around here and let's hold some stuff up to it. I'm thinking maybe yellow. I only have the one color of yellow though. Or I do have the chartreuse. It's just kind of a light mustardy yellow. I think I'm going to try that. I think I'm going to do it. But I'm waiting for this to, because I want that to dry and then I want to put the second coat on. So I think that's the color. We're going to go with this color right here. But now I got to flap my gums. What do I want to flap about? Oh, I rewatched Galaxy Quest today. It's back on Netflix. God, I love that movie so much. I grabbed Thar's hammer. And I read a little bit in book 11 of the Stephanie Plum series, where she has quit bounty hunting and seems to not be having a good go of things. And I found some stuff I forgot about. We're going to have some fun glue books, and then some glue books just out of stuff that's unusual. In a variety of sizes, because I have a lot of covers to reuse. And we're buffering, I think. But yeah. I know, but now she's like over it. I hope it's only for this book, because I really like the funny situations from the bounty hunting. I haven't picked up book 12 yet. I got to wait till after the sale. I don't have the money to purchase a paperback swap credit, and that's okay, because I do have a small pile over there of books to read. So coming up, while that's waiting to dry, I can tell you what's coming up on my to-read list. Next up are, let me make sure this isn't part of a series, like not the first book in a series. I got to look it up, but I think this might be, if it's not like the third or fifth book in a series, I got this young adult novel called Evernight, which is a fantasy. But I picked up Double Indemnity by James Cain, which is one of those hard-boiled. It's one of the first hard-boiled PI books that somebody recommended to me. I have, I think this is the first book in a series. I have Piers Anthony Islevu. It's a Xanath novel, the new Xanath novel. I better figure out how far into the series that is. Anyway, I used to read Piers Anthony a long time ago, and then I quit. I have a 4-book young adult series that I don't know where I put it, but I have the book I bought for Christmas for myself, Mistress of All Evil, the Malevolent book, and then I have Transformation Through Menopause, my Marion Van Eyck McCain, which was recommended by The Unexpected Gypsy, and I just love her channel. Love, love, love her channel. I was her Patreon for a while, and that is still a little wet. Yeah, there really is. I love it. And I like the simpler lines of the story, and usually, but not always, it has minimal. So I may have to just pick this up, guys. I don't know. Maybe because it's you know what? I'm going to put the paper on it. I didn't think about it. It's a Timmy distress product. It's never going to dry. We'll be here for 10 years. But we're still going to pick up with the chartreuse, possibly on the same paper, depending on how this turns out. So that's got an interesting pattern to it. So that's just plain. And let's do the chartreuse now. But I read some of his stuff a long, like, I think I was 19 or so. And I'm going to turn 52 this year. And then I got interested in another author, and I went off track, and I never went back to it. And I don't know why. Like, it just completely feels like it blipped out of my brain, So let's see what this gets us. I also think I have a hippie van stencil that we might try on the jelly plate. Could be fun. Interesting. So there's a lot of that still down. I think we'll do black over that and see what happens. Just a light coat, though. Lucy, you're back. Yeah, it would be nice. Libraries have a vast difference from library to library and what they have available for digital content. Some of them are awesome and some of them suck. You know what? So I'm running out of paper that I brought in here, regular paper. I think I might have put too many down for a thin coat. See, this is what happens. I run my mouth. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. And then I have too much paint. Let's make some fingerprints. Okay. So we got that chartreuse yellow down there. Let's see how it looks with this light. Black. We'll go some dots onto that. And Robin Aspirin. I will have to look that up. I have not heard of her or him. Robin is one of those names. It could be a boy or a girl. Okay. Come on, lifting up. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. Okay, that was our last piece of regular paper. Let's try one of the labels that I brought out. We'll do one that's not sans the label so we can get the full effect. Okay. Label sheet. Let's see. What do we want to go with? Kind of liking this orange right now, honestly. Also got Fuels Company books are fun. Okay, good. We're making you want to jelly. Everybody should jelly plate. I know there are a few people that do not like it at all. They've tried it and they're like, I wanted to pull my hair out. I think some of it may be, though, that some people make this look really easy. Like, I'm doing the most basic things you can do. There are a lot of fancy smancy things you can do with a jelly plate. And they are amazing. I'm going to eventually work up to some of those things. But I got to get comfortable with how the paint feels. And, I'm slow to warm up to things. I don't know if these are going to peel up or how this is going to work, but these are labels. So, no, nothing's peeling off. Holy cannolis. All right. So just because this is my first time and I've never seen it, I'm going to peel them off here and let's see how they look. We'll put them on a... I know I shouldn't do this, but... Okay. In no particular order. We're just going to pull them off at random. You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to pull this off here. Also, I've never used these labels before, so I don't know where the gaps are, you know. Well, how cool is that? So let's put them all down. So you can make sheets in a couple of different colors. And then have a bunch of fun with this. And just wrap it around. Eventually this becomes some kind of art journal, so it'll be okay. Now, I do like this color combo, though, so we'll probably do it again at some point. Maybe tomorrow. Because I'd like to have a couple pages of this to work with for collage. So you could cut them in half and you'd have better size to work with for this size of a label on this size of a paper. But that's not bad. You could have to definitely glue some of that. They're older labels too, I have to be honest. So there we go. Oh, good night, Janice. Get good rest, hon. Never feel obligated to stay. You got to do what's right for you. I put all my glue sticks over there, so I don't have any glue sticks right now when I cleaned up stuff to move the ironing board. But that's kind of fun. So those are the labels. I like it. I would definitely do that again. I might definitely do that right now, just for the heck of it. First, let me peel my book off this jelly print. All right, so maybe I'll do a couple more and then I'll get off for tonight. With the potential for coming back tomorrow. So we're going to start with some black. I don't know that we'll be able to reproduce the effect, but we're going to go with it. I really like how that came out. I'm happy with those. Okay, where'd my brayer go? Oh, it's over here. Brayer in the wrong place. I am having fun, though, I gotta say. So that could be my reward tomorrow night for working hard tonight to get more of my room cleaned up. And maybe even actually sleep on my own bed for a change. Okay, so I know we went with polka dotties. The only downside is this does not have any white underneath it, which is one of the things. Oh, I'm going the wrong way now. Am I? We've run into another portion of the book. Okay. Hey, we're going to fill this book up someday. Uh-oh. No, this is crazy. Okay, hold on. Okay, we found a blank space. That means we filled up more than half this book. Isn't that fun? Okay. So let's try some labels. Well, no, we're going to do this on a sheet of this onion skin. It dried. So over the same thing, let's do the chartreuse. Chartreuse. I don't know where I put it. I've misplaced the chartreuse. Oh, here it is. Okay, we get a whole lot of this black on here. Okay, we're definitely going to need more. Okay. Well, it's a dramatic ending of this. Because I couldn't find a page for... And I'm just going to... I'll go on the other side. We could put this as a page in something if we wanted to. Use it for an envelope. A very lightweight envelope. I hope Janice gets something good to eat. All right, let's see. Okay, that's an interesting one. I think we're going to need to put some white on this now. All to try and get something on a label. Let's go with white here. I think we want to let that chartreuse dry a little bit first, though. Bear with me. Yeah, that one turned out nice. It's a little darker than I want on labels, so thank God I didn't use a label paper. I'm going to get a drink while we're sitting here and wait for that to dry. Oh. Okay, I think we're good. Let's see how that does. All right, one more of the onion skins. Overall, I have to say, there were a few I was kind of on the fence about, but I'm sure when I look at them later, they'll be good. you know, not good, but, and some things that don't look good the way they are. Oh, there's another. Okay. Interesting. One of these is going to work eventually, right? All right, we're going with our, however it comes out for the labels, we're doing it. With our, this is deep yellow. And it's kind of an orangey color, I got to be honest. To me, it's an orange that's, I don't know, maybe like sherbety. It doesn't strike me really as a yellow, except maybe in the school bus yellow kind of way. Is that what deep yellow is? School bus yellow? All right, let's see what we're going to get off these labels now. Let's do it. Because I have quite a few of these that we got in Scaventure, just in a bag in Scaventure land. Probably Savers or Goodwill. My guess would be Savers. I'm going to let that sit there for a minute and dry. The bubble plate. It is a cake decorating thing. You push it into fondant. And I think we got it at Hobby Snobby. You like to, I know I sound like a squirrel or a chipmunk, right? It's fun. Okay, I think this is going to be good. Because now we built up several layers of color. Now that is very, oh, I didn't put the bubble on there. That's why. But that's very different, and I like that too. Okay. I'm tempted to start the process at the beginning again. Throw a little black on here because we got a good schmutz. Maybe we should, but I like that. Okay. I was going to quit going. If you guys are done watching, it's been an hour plus we had, I don't know how long on the other one. I don't know. Would I go at 4:30? 4:30-ish? 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. So I've been on for 4 hours at least. If you guys are okay, I'll keep recording. If not, I can end record. I want to do a few more label sheets. And I'm going to go grab a little bit more paper out of the garage. So I'll be right back. Oops, close the door, Amy. Okay. I got another small pile of paper to work with. And I'm actually, yeah, I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with maybe start with, well, I don't think there's enough on there for the white. I'm going to do something terrible. I'm going to start with pink. have no idea how this is going to come out. Should be interesting. Okay. I'm going to go bubble wrap on this. Oh, that might have actually been a good label too. But we did this on paper. Okay. So now that's where we're starting at. I kind of like it. Not bad for pink. Okay, so we're going to start with black. Okay. And then I want to pounce the dotties on those again. I'm liking that look too. Okay, paper. That would never happen in my world. I do have a bad kitty wallet though. I like the bad kitty. I don't either hate, but I do not love. I'm kind of ambivalent. I would prefer Hello Kitty didn't exist, but I don't hate it. And so I just leave it at that because it makes a lot of people happy. It's just not my jam. If you're a Hello Kitty hater, tune in when Els and Mike finally blow up Hello Kitty. Yes, I said it. They're blowing up Hello Kitty. Okay, so we got to start there. And then what do we do? We had some chartreuse yellow. Put a little bit bigger dots down this time and see how that goes. Now this is lighter. More of the black peeled up on that one. And I'm going to attempt to just use. I'm not liking that hard edge it puts on. So let's go with that and see how that looks. Okay. I'm going to do this as a label, but I'm probably also going to do the next pull as a label. And I just bit my tongue a little bit. Ow. They're going to record it and do it as a premiere. They were going to do it live, but just in case, you never know, things go wrong. They're going to record it and do it as a premiere, I think. just for health and safety reasons. Oh, that's an interesting one. Check that out. Okay. So I'm going to put a little lime green on this. And then we're going to do another label. And then we'll end with the... And then I'll probably sit here by myself. I'm going to do some... I still want to do some of the berry pulls. And I think you guys are probably about out of patience with me tonight. Because I don't usually stay on for this long. But I'll probably go about another hour. Just to get some of the berry pulls. Now, I do want bubble on this, though. I want this to have the bubble texture. Label. I actually think we need to go with a little bit more black, just a tiny bit. You know what? I'm going to go different. I'm going to go blue. See where this gets us. We're just experimenting now. I've lost some of my texture things. Uh-oh. Oh, over here. Over here. Okay. Thanks, Robin. Oh, you're welcome. I'll go out before I get off live and see what Elle says. I know they're cake decorating things, but I think that they came from Hobby Snobby. So there's that. I like that too. Now I'm going to try that with that yellow. Because, that's my finisher. And I'm going to bubble it up again. I'm going to go bubble surface. Because it's really, if you don't press down super hard, it's more grungy than, It's gotta, I think I'm going to have to get a new piece of bubble wrap soon. Some of my bubbles are all poppied. Uh-oh, we may have a little more. Okay. Bubble. And mine is grungy. You can wash it every time. I just don't. label. Uh-oh. Okay, this is missing a label, but I'm going to have to go with it. I have some more over there. If I walked over there, this paint would dry, and then we'd have to put on another layer. So we'll be one label short on this, but we'll still have all the other labels. Hello. Not bad. And we got 2 layers of bubbles going on in there. Plus some polka dots. And then we'll just wipe that off because that's a sticky monster waiting to happen. Okay. Let me go ask Els about the bubble. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. Okay. I was wrong. It's not Hobby Snobby. See, I was going to send you off a goose chase. It's a Duff product, Duff. It is cake decorating, and you can get it at Michael's. So, that's a thing. All right. I am on a roll. I'm going to put white down. I want to try and get that up before I move on to the burgundy color. But I'm going to put this on a piece of paper, not a label. Because I got to grab more labels. They're just on the bookshelf across the room. And I should have grabbed them when I came in the door. But my favorite move is sitting down in the chair and then going, oh, you still needed something from over there. It's a signature move, if you must know. Just looking to soften up a darker page. That white. Okay. Where did I'm going to do bubble wrap. Just a smidgy of the bubbles onto paper. So I'm hoping we can pull up that blue right in the middle before we start with the berry wine color, because it's a very deep burgundy. And I don't think blue goes with it, but sometimes you get what you get. Some of it sticks on there. It's like, we're going where we want to go. Whenever that happens to be. I've had it for a little while because I think I'm, and I don't think there's a, what did you do with it, Amy? Well, you really can't leave me alone for a minute. I've lost it. Did I put it on the floor? Did it fall on the floor? That's special. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, look at all that peeling up. Now that actually would have been Hindsight's 2020. That would have been a great label. But it is also a very nice background. Let me grab a couple more labels and see if I can. Oh, it fell on the floor. I'll see if it's got a name of the bubblies printed on it. But I don't think it does have anything printed on it. But you can kind of see it at an angle. And it is actually supposed to be, they're circles. The paint just hasn't stuck all over the whole thing. But there is, oh, it says something right there. It does say something. But I cannot read it at all. There's paint stuck in it. And it's like in embossed letters. So I don't know. I'm sorry. I tried. Although that print is very nice. For all the grungy. Yay, go grungy. Yeah, a little bit. But and it's all over. It's bigger circles with littler circles. All right. So now we've got our, whoa. We had some overflow issues earlier. That paint in there is so thick. Let me peel off the paint that dried on there. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to start. I'm going to get a little bit more glassine for this too, I think. Ooh. This paint is very thick. And that is the sort of noise. It was a little louder when that paint dauber exploded earlier. Now we're probably going to use, honestly, a little chartreuse with this too. And I'm going to have to get more chartreuse because that color is almost gone. And that is not a dollar store, or it was a little more pricey, but it's still a folk art or something. Wherever that went. Oh, down here. It's a deco art from Americana. And I got it for 34 cents. I should have bought 2 or 3 of them. Okay, so on here. Okay. And then I think I'm not quite ready for labels. I'm going to go paper. There we go. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna see how this looks. I think we're probably not gonna go that school bus yellow though. I think that's probably not going to happen. I think that is the wrong color for this. But I think this could go together in a gross kind of way, you know? Like, not a, ooh, that's like the most beautiful colors I've ever seen together, but in a grungy, creepy kind of way. I think they'll go together. I don't know what's happening, but I like it. I got to switch out my roll-off paper. And now I'm going bubbles. This is an interesting look that's happening here. Oh my. I'm putting that on labels. I don't know what that is, but let's do it. No worries. You missed the dauber. I exploded a dauber all over myself and my room. I was trying to get it to work, and I was squeezing and squeezing, and nothing was coming out. So I turned it towards myself, which was probably my first mistake, and squeezed. And it was a Tim Holtz Beagle. It was this Tim Holtz Beagle dauber right here. The dauber part flew out. It made a noise like the pop of a starting gun at the start of a relay race or something. And paint went everywhere. Now I love that. That is an interesting color combo. You don't have a Michaels? You might be able to find it online though. I have to say, I don't think we've been at, I know I've had this a while and I didn't use it. I've been holding on to it because I was afraid to use my jelly plate. And I had my jelly plate for over a year, so I'm going to say that also. So I like that one. Groovy. Now, let's throw a little black into this mix. I want to do a very light coat, though. I don't want to have black on my plate for days if I can avoid it. And by days, I mean multiple pulls of super dark black. But I do like that berry wine and that chartreuse together. Ooh. Okay. I've lost my wavy thing. I don't know where it went. But we have this flat one, so let's just see what we can do. Just some lines. All right. And we're going to try this one on paper. Right? It somehow turned it like almost a green for the chartreuse. And it made some of the wine color a little orangey. So I think we made a good match. I'm going to try it again in a little bit. I'm just seeing what kind of grunge I can make. There we go. Now I'm kind of feeling like we should go white or maybe pink. Let's go pink. Yay, go Team Pink. This is a little bit brighter pink than the one we've been using. I think. just mixing a little bit with the black, so get some interesting stuff going on. And I believe I'm going to try this as a label. But I'll put some dots on it. I could maybe make a handle out of some tape too for this big piece. Okay. Let's label it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Well, now we've done it. Ooh, that came out nice, though, if we can get them to stick back down. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to peel the outside off to leave more room to stick those down. Because I've met me. I will make a hot mess out of that. But that's going to leave us a little more room to stick those down. So that is a thing that can happen when the paper's really sticky. Like when this is hard to pull. But that's not bad. I like the way that turned out. We're doing good, I think. Oh, yeah? Okay, I won't ball them up next time. Or at least I'll try and get one good side where the whole thing is covered instead of trying to flop it in the middle. Okay. That was fun. Okay, now we got pink on there. I don't want to put the burgundy back on just yet. So, pink and, I know, you're going to hate me, lime green. Ooh, you know what? Let's go with the broken china. We're trying to use this up because there's no way to cap this off. I could put maybe a little. Here we go. It's coming. And we know from a fact that we do not need a ton of this. 2 of these little piles should be enough to give it a nice light coat. Because I don't like it on there real thick for this color. Flip that for next time. And I'm going to do some bubble wrap on there. I'm going to let it smoosh on most of this. Okay. And I don't know. Should we go? Let's go paper. Because we need good papers too. Lots of buffering. Okay, it may be time to end the stream then. Usually when it starts buffering a lot, that means YouTube is fed up with me. And we're going to die a horrible death anyway. But that came out nice. That's nice. That'll be a good background. Cool. All right. So let's have a look at what we've been doing here. We've got quite a few labels and got a couple sheets of tissue paper. I'm going to take a break, though. I need to go sit outside. It's hot in my room. So let me put the jelly plate away real quick. Like I said, I don't know how long it's safe to let it sit out. But I have sufficiently low enough income that I don't want to let it even have the chance. And then I'll pull it back out when I come in. So it only took me once to get the hang of the of the 5x7, but it's taken me about a half dozen times to get used to. So these are ones we did before in the first session before we got booted off. So that is the color that exploded everywhere. So these are all tracing paper. And then we did some glassine. They might. I would definitely try it. It's Duff or less likely it could be Cake Boss. But they had other ones. So this one is stars. This one is butterflies and flowers. This one is like a leafy sort of thing with flowers. This one is shells. And then there's one down there that's kind of Christmassy. I don't know if they came as a set or what. But they're meant for impressing on fondant. Or for working with chocolate. One of those things. For coming up with the decorative chocolate stuff. And then we've hit paper here. And then this is all the paper and stickers ones. And we came up with some pretty good grungy stuff today. Lime green. Turquoise, lime green. That came out really good. Orange. That's another one. That's that school bus yellow. I think we did a ton of jelly plating today. But I need a little bit more of the burgundy for something I'm working on. So. Woo. That is let's set those aside. So that's tracing paper. We did some glassine paper. I am going to try tonight to find, that's labels, obviously. I'd have to use those on something. They're peeling away. That's paper. That's labels. That looks really good. Paper. Labels. Labels. More labels. Hey, more labels. Paper. Paper. Labels. I love that one. Paper. So, we did quite a thing. That's a lot of jelly printing. yeah, I think it'll be great. Definitely some collage fodder, stuff for glue bugs, stuff for the collage roll, stuff for some of my journal projects. All in all, I am pretty happy. I just got to find the wavy thing. I've lost the wavy thing. And look at this. So this is from before. Well, this is from tonight in this book. And then here starts another session. So let's see. It's not tonight. Here, this is the rest of what we were doing tonight. That's the labels. We got some really great grungy stuff. We'll be able to turn this into some kind of art journal of some sort with pre-done backgrounds. And I think we've gone beyond tonight. I think this is the session that was already in there. So and then we're going to run out. We actually, I don't think have, that's the that's the Christmassy one. Because we don't have very much left, I don't think. Maybe one more Gelli session, a little bit more. So I'll need to dig out another book for when this one runs out. That's all that's left that doesn't have paint on it. And it's getting fluffy. So that's the whole thing. It's with the cheese. And so you guys have a great evening. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I appreciate it so much. You guys are beyond awesome. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses to you all. Bye, 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 and good night, Lucy and Nina and Robin and Susan and Betty, who are probably asleep, and Carla, who probably has drifted off. Christine was in here earlier. I know. If I have missed you, it is not on purpose. I loves each and every one of you. Thanks for the thumbs up, and have a wonderful end to your weekend, start to your week. That's the end. Bye-bye.